Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Om Namah Pranavarthaye Shuddhajnanaikamurtaye Nirmalayah Prashantaye Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ya Devi Stuyate Nityam Vibhudairvedaparagaihi Same Vasad Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati Yannityamanandam anantamekam Shiveti namna Shrutayo Grunanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripa Sudabdihi Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priya Tadbhavaranjita Kara Jaganmatra Swarupini Dharmadhyasya yatonvayat itarataschatvesha vignaswarad Tene brahmahritaya adikavaye muhyanti yatsurayah Tejo varimrutam yatha vinimayo yatratra sargo mrisha Dhamna svena sadagrirasta guhakam Satyam param dhimahi Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam Satyasya yonim nihitancha satye Satyasya satyam vrita satyanetram Satyatmakam tvam sharanam prapannaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kaya Dhavaste Vachanarachanamekam Kevalam Chakalai Dhruvapadamapi yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Anubhavam Akila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepam Adititirshatam Tamondham Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasa Sonamupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guroh Prasadat Aham Vimuktosmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyangri Yugmam Pranatosmi Nityam. Human life is generally governed by certain convictions, certain attitudes which are born out of certain understandings. These attitudes, understandings, convictions are all framed by the data given by the society around us, the books we read, the people we contact, and our own vasanas. Generally, human mind is ignorant about one's own real nature, even after receiving the information that every human being is divine. Still, the human mind falls back again and again with his physical identity. The spiritual seeker who lives in satsanga repeatedly hears the glory of the self, and he is convinced also because he has Shraddha in the Shastram, he is convinced. Shastram will not tell lie. My Gurudev will not tell lie. If he says that I am divine, if he says that I am not body, mind, it is a truth. So in satsanga, it is convinced. But once you go out of the satsanga, once you transact with the world, then where it evaporates, only Bhagavan knows. And moreover, there is a Kala Chakram which designs the society around us, lifestyle around us, gadgets around us, people's goal of life around us. Suppose 100 years before, one who lived will not have any problem of this gadget called mobile phone. Unwanted informations need not be known. But now it is intruding our personal life, spiritual life, transaction life. Neither you can get away from it, nor you can have the capacity to handle it. This is how Kala Chakram Niyati designs our day-to-day life. So how to protect our divine knowledge? In Shastra, only one method is given. Protection is possible only with satsanga. Protection will be in which form? Again, protection will be in the form of knowledge about the self. In satsanga, we repeatedly reminded of the reality of our own existence. But how many hours, how many days, how many years I will have satsanga? A child gets protection from the mother, but how much time the child will be kept with the mother? So child has to grow, child has to stand in his own legs. Similarly, we also have to grow from the external satsanga to the internal satsanga. Understand? Unless it is converted, unless the satsanga is converted as internal satsanga, the sadhaka is subject to deprivation of viveka. When his viveka shakti is robbed, he himself will not know. Because viveka shakti is the only treasure given to the human being. Viveka shakti means what? Certain things should be done, certain things need not be done, should not be done. And this is my real nature, so I cannot come down to the false apparent individuality. These are all Viveka Shakti. So this cannot be allowed to be robbed of. Who robs of? Who robs of this Viveka Shakti? Shastra says both your own vasana and the external instigation. There is an instigation from the external world. Therefore, all the time the spiritual seeker should be alert in protecting his real treasure, namely the knowledge about his divine nature. The Tattvamasi should be engraved in your subconscious mind. So whenever the mind says, whenever the mind instigates to go towards the pleasures, to go towards the Deha Abhimana, immediately this Mahavakyam should come into our rescue. But that is not going to be an easy training process, because already the mind is trained with Deha Vakya. I am Dehaha is from the birth onwards. Where it started, when it started, which birth it started, no answer for that. The Aham Dehaha is the conviction which leads to many other consequences. Many other consequences. So therefore, this aham dehaha should be kept within the control only for the transaction purpose. Therefore, all the time the spiritual seeker is asked to provide less to the deha and provide more to the intellect. Simple life, high thinking. Nowadays the society prescribes hi-fi life, no thinking. But the Shastram, the Sanatana Dharma prescribes simple life with high thinking. That is the only way to protect your treasure called Viveka Shakti. What is the high thinking? Either think about your higher nature of the self or think about the glory of the Lord. एतावतालं ननु सूचितेन गुणैरसाम्यान् अतिशयानस्य हित्वा इतरान् प्रार्थयतो विभूतिः यस्याङ्घ्रिरेणुं जुषतेन भीप्सोः अथापि यत्पादनखावसृष्टं जगद्विरिञ्ज्योपकृतार्हणाम्भ शेषं पुनात्यन्यतमो मुकुन्दात् को नाम लोके भगवत्पदार्थः यत्रानुरक्ता सहसैव धीरा व्यपोह्य देहादिषु सङ्गमूढं व्रजन्ति तत्पारमहंस्यमन्त्यं यस्मिन्नहिंसोपशमस्वधर्मः. The mind should be kept with ahimsa upashamaha, with restraint. Upashamaha means shantaha, with peaceful atmosphere, with ahimsa. Himsa is always because of insecurity. Please understand, we hurt others because we have the fear of getting hurt from others. Once we know that no one can hurt us, we will naturally not hurt others. So, how to know that I cannot be hurt by anyone? Because I am with the grandest entity called Bhagavan. This is one attitude. Another one is knowledge. I cannot be hurt. Achedyoyam, adakyoyam, akledyoyam, ashoshryoyam. I cannot be wet, I cannot be dried. Crying is mental wet. Krodha is mental drying. So I cannot be wet, I cannot be killed, I cannot be hurt. With that idea, we should protect our grandest treasure called Viveka Shakti. Atma Anatma Viveka, Dharma Adharma Viveka. This is given in Satsanga only. Even sadhus who lead a dharmic and devotional life are subject to these type of ups and downs. Suddenly, one moment, everything will become blackout. Even a great sadhu also will get this effect of Kala Tattva. That is what we are going to see in the life of Parikshit Maharaja. Parikshit Maharaja always stayed in Satsanga only. A dharmic person, Garbha Sriman. He understood that Kala Tattvam cannot be stopped. So as the consequence of Kala Chakram, whatever is produced is subject to getting repaired, wear out. Whatever is produced, it is getting to wear out. So the process cannot be stopped. So he allowed the Kali Purusha only to a limited minds who go for 5 types of vices. Yesterday we saw Dhyutam Panam Striyaha Suna and Adharma Dhanam. So, having ordered the Kala Chakram to stay in these types of places, in these type of minds, in these type of societies, Parikshit Maharaja was ruling the nation. One day he went to hunting. Hunting is a swadharma of a Raja to protect the society from the wild animals. So hunting means it is an exhaustive action. He got exhausted with a lot of thirst. He searched for drinking water. And he happened to see an ashrama with a hope to get drinking water. He went inside the ashrama and found a rishi was sitting in samadhi, in meditation. Raja requested the rishi to give water. I am thirsty, please give me the water. But the rishi was in deep samadhi, he was not aware of the external happenings. The rishi name is Samika Rishi. Raja requested water twice, thrice. Then there was no response from the rishi. Suddenly, in the mind of the Raja, a Rajasic idea came. What is the Rajasic idea? I am a Dharmik Raja, protecting the rishis from the animals, from the asuras, even from the Kala Tattvam. I am standing here with thirst and requesting this rishi, but he is not giving any response to the request. The same situation can give another type of idea. What a grand rishi is, how nicely he is immersed in meditation. What a wonderful thing to have such a type of people in my nation. I should not disturb him. Let me go anywhere. Like that, one type of thought possible. Another type of thought is like this, that I am humiliated. Avagnatam ivatmanam manyamanaschukopaha abhuta purvaha sahasa Shutringyam artitatmanaha Brahmanam pratyabhut brahman matsaro manyurevache. He got anger. When a person gets anger, nobody can predict. For what purpose he gets anger, nobody can predict. You can try. Put a date and time as a schedule to get anger. You try so and so date, so and so time I will get anger. Can you put? For this purpose I will get anger. Can you list? You cannot do that. Nor you can say, generally I am not an angry person. I have conquered anger. Somebody told, it seems. Then another person told, no sir, you will get anger. No, I won't get anger. Sir, everyone gets anger. Certainly you also will get anger. No, I cannot get anger. Sir, I have seen, sir, so many people getting angry. I say I don't get anger. Like that, anger has come. This vikara, mano vikara. Krodhaha is a enemy. Krodhaha destroys viveka shakti. So, abhuta purvaha sahasa. It is not the nature of the Raja, Parikshit Raja. He is a dhairyavan, always a person with patience. But because of hunger and thirst, What a person will do, nobody can predict. When I was in Bangalore, 2007, I think, I went to Bangalore Central Jail for counseling the criminals. One criminal will come and tell his story, I have to give counseling. That was the duty given to me when I was in Bangalore. Now and then I used to go. So one criminal came and told, still I remember, he held my feet and started crying that my wife is such a wonderful lady, I killed. Then I got shocked. Are you tell your wife is wonderful lady, loving lady, why you killed? No, Swami, one day I came from outside to the home with all hunger. I asked her to give food. She was watching TV serial. Casually she told, it is kept, you please take it and eat. I got anger. I took a stone, ammikal, a grinding stone, and hit her head. She died, Swamiji. Because of one moment anger, I lost my wife. And I am in jail now. One moment. And he has pachatapa for that. I killed my wife, loving wife, and I am going through the punishment also. So, when the anger will come, nobody knows. But when it comes, it announces, I have come. First time, you don't know. But once it arrives, it announces, I have come. Then what should we do? First thing is, we have to lock the mouth. In Puranas, we come across Rakshasas, open their mouth, fire comes. These are not imaginary. It is reality. It is a reality. When an angry person opens his mouth, what comes? Fiery words come. At least external fire will burn the body only, but that words fire will burn the inner heart. தீயினால் சுட்டப்புண் உள்ளாரும் ஆறாதே நாவினால் சுட்ட வடு. Tiruvallur Swami says, there is a remedy for fire burn, but there is no remedy for words burn. So this fellow could not scold the Rishi because he is in Samadhi, he is in deep meditation. He was not aware that how I became antagonist to the Rishi Parampara. He is a dharmic king, but this effect is because of external atmosphere. Kali Purusha. Because he is in the Suna. Suna, you know, Suna means hunting, slaughtering house. Even though it is his dharma, he should have the means to do it in a technical way, not involved in directly. He could have employed the hunters to hunt the wild animals to protect the nation. But since he involved in that Suna action, Suna means what? Slaughtering, killing the animals. So Kali Purusha was given the place. So he created an atmosphere wherein Parikshit Maharaja's mind was full of anger. So he thought the Rishi is pretending and insulting me. Our own imagination will create this type of ideas. How it comes, Bhagavan only knows. So he thought he is insulting me, pretending as though he is meditating, not even knowing the Atithi Dharma. All scripture also will add the anger. Atithi Dharma he should have done. I am the Raja. See, these are all ideas based on one idea is what? Ahankara. Who am I? You know, that is there inside the mind. When it comes out, only Bhagavan knows. So, who am I, do you know, should not be there at all. Why should I ask, do I know? Do I know? I should ask. Who am I? Do I know? Instead of asking others, who am I? Do you know? I should ask always, who am I? Do I know? If I know, I will not ask this question. What is the answer for this? Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Bhaktosmi. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna says, if you are not able to stay with the idea that Aham Brahmasmi, let the rascal stay as Aham Bhaktosmi. He uses the word rascal. Because what he will do, only Bhagavan knows. That is why great devotees always have their idea for transaction. They have two ideas. One idea for themselves, one idea for the society, social transaction. You take Hanumanji. When he stands alone, Aham Brahmasmi. When he transacts with others, Aham Ramasya Dasos. Tuch Dasoham. Not extraordinary Dasa. In that Dasa also, not top Dasa. Tuch Dasa. So whenever praises him, he says, what I know, it's all Rama Nama Mahima, Rama Mahima. I am Tuchha Dasaha. You can see the same humility in the life of Swami Vivekananda Maharaj, Bhagavan Shankaracharya. When they write, you can see their humility. So this ahankara of a person manifests in a negative way. So Parikshit Raja got ahankara. He wanted to insult the Rishi. He could not quarrel because the Rishi is not opening the eyes. So he took out a dead snake and garlanded him with that dead snake. That is the insult. So before leaving the ashrama, he did this akrityam. It is not an action which can be done by a Raja, and that too Dharmik Raja, and that too saved and guided by Bhagavan Krishna himself. After Parikshit Raja is going, Samika Rishi's son, Maharishi Shringi, came there. Yes, he has gone out of ashrama to collect some puja materials from the forest. When he came and saw, he found a dead snake on the neck of the father. Then other ashrama children also felt very bad. What is this? Our Gurudev is insulted like this. What happened? How a dead snake can be on the meditating person? So Shringi had that tapas shakti to know what happened. When he closed his eyes and meditated, he found a person with kingly attire came and asked for water. No response from the father's side. Therefore, the king got anger and insulted our father by garlanding with dead snake. So immediately he got anger. You see? Aho adharma palanam pivnam balibhujamiva swaminyagam yattasanam dwarapanam shunamiva brahmanai kshatrabandhurhi dwarapalo nirupitaha sakatham tad gruhe dvastaha sabhandam bhoktum arhati krishne gate bhagavati shastaryut pathagaminam tad bhinna setunadhyaham shasmi pashyata me balam iti langhita maryadam takshakaha saptamehani dhangshati sma kulangaram chodito me tad adruham. Shringi Maharishi, small boy, but in that age itself he has gained that tapas shakti to know what happened, to give shapa to others. So he has the idea, what is the abhimana for him? I am a tapasvi. What is the problem for the Parikshit Maharaja? I am a Raja. Here, what is the problem for Shringi Maharaj? I am a Tapasvi. So, I am a Tapasvi is then Abhimana, which caused him Ahankara. So, he says to the other Shishyas, these Kshatriyas who have to respect and protect the honor of sadhus and rishis, nowadays they become adharmic rulers. I will teach them a lesson. They think that they are great because of their muscle power and money power. They think that they are great. I will prove to the world that Tapashakti is greater than their muscle power. I am going to give a curse. Why should you involve in all these things? When other children asked, as long as Krishna was there, Krishna was taking care of all these idiots and fellows who have disrespected the sadhus, he destroyed. Now nobody is there to ask them why you have done like that. These rulers have become very adharmic. Then they started nowadays insulting the sadhus. See, generalization. One incident only happened. The child, the rishi doesn't know who is that Raja also. So if he knows who is that Raja, then the past history will be there. Then he can tell, this fellow is involved in these type of activities only. Nobody is there to handle him. I am going to handle like that. He doesn't know who is that Raja, nor he has any proof that that Raja has done like this action, atrocity many times, nor anyone did atrocity to his father or to his Gurukula previously. One time incident is taken, always like this. These are all the clouding. Our thinking process is clouded because of anger, and anger comes because of abhimana. Varieties of abhimana. I am Raja is abhimana. I am Tapasvi also is abhimana. I am sannyasi is also abhimana. I am rich man is an abhimana. I am a spiritual seeker is the abhimana. What about Swami? I am dasa is the abhimana. What about that? You are telling, you are prescribing, you stay as dasa of the Lord. That also is abhimana. That also is abhimana only, but dasa will not do anything wrong. Because he is dasa. Dasa will not do anything. Dasa will accept the humiliation. Because he is dasatvam, that role agrees that attitude. The king cannot accept the insult, the tapasvi cannot accept the insult, but the dasa can accept the insult, because dasa is meant for insult only. That is why I am called dasa. Understood? So, the Rishi's son, Shringi Maharaj, gave a shapa. Iti langhita maryadam. One who has crossed the Lakshman Rekha. Everyone should stay in their line of control, LOC. And anybody who violates that line of control should be punished. Langhita maryadam. The Rajam Dakshakaha Dangshyati. Dakshaka is a snake, Devata, sleeping somewhere else. See, he is invoking Dakshaka unnecessarily. Then like Dakshaka heard, you have to imagine, hey, somebody is calling me. Because order should go, na? Somebody is calling me. Langita maryadam dangshyati. The Dakshaka should go and bite this fellow who has violated the Maryada, who has violated the Dharma. Then Dakshaka was searching, who is that fellow? Then Dakshaka also is a Devata. So who is mentioned in this Shapa? Because they cannot avoid this Rishi Shapa. They have to obey that Rishi Shapa. You have to bite, means they have to go and bite, otherwise they will get destroyed. So, order has come. Who is that fellow? Parikshit. Parikshit Maharaj, a dharmic fellow, said, all right, when should I bite? Saptama Ahani, seventh day. Why this Shringi Rishi is giving punishment to him? Kulangaram. Chodido me, yes, instigated my anger. He says, you see, they have not met each other. See, these are all story. Actually, you take it as story also. How many lessons are hidden in this story? You have to bring that same situation in our life and see how nicely the mind plays with ourselves. Shringi Maharishi says, this is the habit of Rajas. Which Raja he mentions? How many times happened like this? Langita Maryadam. This is the first time. He's a small boy. What should have done? He should have touched his father. Father, daddy, please wake up. Then he should have complained. But he thought, I have the power to punish someone. And the punishment should not be given without knowing the consequences, without knowing the situation because of which this so-called criminal activity is performed, without knowing who has performed. He saw there was a Raja. Which Raja? Very important. So, anger comes to anyone. Generally for rishis comes very easily. Because the Indra Devata has kept this design. This rishi should not become powerful. So for small things they should get irritation and give shapa. By giving shapa, their tapashakti is reduced. Understood? It is a design of the nature, handled by Indra. So create anger, create irritation. That's why the perfect people, those who are perfect in following the rules and regulations, dharma, adharma, they are always angry people. Very difficult to handle them. Because they expect the same perfection with others. That is the problem. I can be perfect. I can try to be perfect. In fact, I cannot be perfect. In the Srishti of imperfection, how can I be perfect? To some extent only I can be perfect. Even Bhagavan comes as avatara, he has to do some certain manipulation. Even the greatest avatara for dharma is Rama avatara. There also certain manipulations are there. So he accepts it and goes for prayaschitta. So with that balance of mind, one should concentrate on going beyond this perfection and imperfection. Anyatra dharmad, anyatra adharmad, anyatra asmad krita krita. You have to go beyond. The perfection, imperfection all comes because of what? Body idea, deha abhimanam, jiva abhimanam. If you stay as Brahman, no kartrutvam. But this Shringi Rishi, he considered himself as a powerful Rishi. So he gave death punishment to that Raja Parikshit. Having given shapa, he started crying. If you would have done before itself, the children, very difficult. They get anger, then they cry. First you cry, so that damage will be less. But initially they will get anger and throw whatever is there in their hands and break it, and then they will cry. This child also started crying. Shringi Maharaj started crying. All the children started crying. Why they are crying? Because they could not see the sight of insult towards their guru and father. So seeing the dead snake on the father's neck, they were crying. Hearing their loud voice, this Samika Maharishi opened his eyes. He saw all are crying. Whole Patashala is crying. What happened? So he saw like this. Outside, any Asura is there, Rakshasa is there, any wild animals are there, because of which they are afraid of and crying. Nothing was there. Why you are crying? Soft. Snake. Snake? Where? Dead snake. Dead snake, why you are crying? No, on your neck. Then only the Rishi, Samika Rishi found that there is a dead snake. So what he did? He took out and threw it away. Okay, now what is the problem? Why you are crying? Dead snake is on my neck. Who has put? The Raja has put. Oh, why? Then Samika Rishi's son, Sringi Maharaj says, I saw through Tapashakti, a Raja came and asked the water, being thirst. You did not respond to his request. So he got anger. So he has insulted you by garlanding you with dead snake. Then now the question, who is that Raja? Then he saw in his meditation, if son has the capacity to see what happened, father also has the capacity. He saw that Raja is Parikshit Maharaj. He has attended coronation of Parikshit Maharaja. This boy did not go there for that coronation. Parikshit Maharaja, what a grand Raja he was. After knowing who is that Raja, he asked, all right, what you fellows did? Then others, Shishyas, Gurudev, Sringi gave Shapa. You have to imagine that, like drama. Because children are very much interested in showing someone as the cause of trouble. Not me, he has done like that. Shapa? What Shapa? Death sentence he gave. All children told. Death sentence to whom? To that Raja. How? Takshaka snake is there, na? As though they have seen. Takshaka? Okay. Takshaka should go and kill that Raja. Like that Sringi told Maharaj. Like Sringi, now he has become child. Already he is child only. So he is standing in front of Guru and Father. Like this, with all repentance, he was standing. Then Samika Rishi scolds his son. Nishamya Shaptam Adarham Narendram Sabrahmano Natmajam Abhyanandate Aho Badangho Mahadagnate Kritam Alpiyasi Droha Gururdamo Dhritaha Navainrupir Naradevam Parakyam Sammatu Margase Avipakva Buddhe Yattejasa Durvishahena Gupta Vindanti Bhadrani Akuto Bhaya Praja. Idiot. Avipakva Buddhi. You don't have matured Buddhi. Immature fellow. Who gave this power to give Shapa? Do you know to whom you have given the Shapa? He is a great Raja, serving the sadhus whole life, protected by Bhagavan Krishna himself from the Garbha. He is a Garbha Shriman, grandson of Yudhishthira Maharaja, protecting Dharma in the nation. He is a very dharmic Raja, because of whose protection only we are all peacefully doing our tapasya. And not only that, he is very devoted to Bhagavan Krishna also. Being afflicted by hunger and thirst, he has done out of instigation. Not consciously, willfully. He did not plan and came and insulted me. For this small mistake, you are given death sentence. You say that he has violated Raja Dharma. You fellow also violated your Rishi Dharma. What is the Rishi Dharma? Even if somebody beats you, you should accept it. Shamaha, patience is the Rishi Dharma. And you have violated that. Niraskrita vipralabdha shabda kshipta hatapi nasya tat pratikurvanti tad bhakta prabhavopihi apapeshu svabhrutyeshu balena pakva buddhina papam kritam tad bhagavan sarvatma kshantum arhati prayasha sadhavo loke parairdvandveshu yojitaha na vyathanti na hrisyanti yataha atma agunashrayah. See the maturity of Samika Maharishi. He says, "Hey idiot, avipakva buddhi, apapeshu, swabhrutyeshu, balena, apakva buddhina." You are a mere child. You thought that you get that authority to punish somebody else. Who has given this authority to you? To punish a Raja? And that too, one who has not done anything wrong. All is because of hormone problem. Adolescent children have a lot of hormone problems. So therefore they should not be punished. They should be guided properly. Because already they are suffering. So they should be guided properly with love and affection. So he is apapi. Parikshit Maharaja is apapi and related to us. Being Bhagavan's devotees, he is a dasa of Bhagavan. So he is related to us. You have done mahapapam. Niraskrita, vipralapta api, shabtaha, kshiptaha, ata api. Even if insulted, beaten, even killed, Ishvara bhaktaha tad na pratikurvanti. It's a beautiful statement. One who claims that I am the devotee of the Lord will have this much of patience not to do any pratikriya. If he is an householder, he can defend himself and run away from the dangerous situation or danger or a person who creates a danger. But if he is a sadhu and rishi, he cannot even respond to protect himself because it becomes the duty of the Lord. Ambarish Maharaja, Durvasa Rishi created a bhutam to hurt Ambarish Maharaja. What Ambarish Maharaja did? He did not even complain to the Lord. He thought, if Rishi gets anger, I must have done something wrong. So if I have done wrong, let me be punished. That is the idea of sadhus always. Any problem comes, they will tell what? Na madina karma. Purandara Das Maharaj sings. He was caught hold of by the Raja as a thief who has stolen necklace of the Panduranga. Panduranga gave him as a gift for his renunciation on the first day when he was sleeping. Panduranga came and talked very nice. He has renounced everything. Navakoti Narayana, you are called. Now you have become Bhikshuk. So I appreciate your renunciation. Therefore, as the sign of love, so please have it. So Purandara Das Maharaj was keeping it on his leg and sleeping. Next day when they opened the temple, it was not there. So when they searched, they found on his neck. Then the Raja caught hold of him, new man to the city, Pandharpur. So they were beating him, tying him on the pillar. That pillar is there still. Anybody who goes there, they hug the pillar without knowing the story. I saw that. Because everybody goes and hugs it. I asked, why you hugged it? No, a person in front of me hugged, therefore I thought this is the method, so I hugged. Then I told that story. Then he told, very nice, Swami. So why it should be hugged? That's a pillar. Reminding ourselves, like this, anyone unnecessarily tortures us also, we should not blame either God or the torturer. We should accept it. That is the idea of embracing that pillar. But people, very funny things happen in temples, Nobody knows what is behind that ritual, what is behind that puja, what is behind the even mantra, what type of mantra is told. Very funny nowadays. Anyhow, so the Purandara Das Maharaj, was singing a song. Panduranga, it is not your fault, nor their fault. It is my karma. It is coming in the form of this pain. So like that, na asya pratikurvanti tad bhaktaha. Tad bhaktaha asya na pratikurvanti. Asya means what? Niraskrata, vipralabda, shapta, kshipta, hata api. Even if they are killed or given shapa. Hanuman Maharaj gets shapa from Mandodari. Because Mandodari was informed, Hanuman is the one who has directed the arrow which was meant for chest towards the Nabi. Because in Nabi of Ravana there was a Amrita Kalash. So unless it is broken, Ravana cannot be handled. Agastya Rishi told, Rama will not send his arrow towards Nabi, anybody's Nabi, because Maryada Purushottam, follower of rules and regulations. So you have to manage, you have to fly along with the arrow without the knowledge of the Rama and change the direction. Like that, he instructs. So Hanumanji did that. They don't know what happened. When it was told to Mandodari, Mandodari thought, Hanuman is the criminal. When they were fighting, why this fellow interfered? Like that, she gave shapa. Hanumanji told, thank you, mummy. Because for him, everyone is mummy. No problem. Because I am Ramadasaha. I am Ramadasaha. So here, the Rishi says, one should accept everything. A true devotee of the Lord will never retaliate for any injury to him, whether it is an insult, or deception, or curse, or even beating or killing. Though the sadhu may have power to punish the offender, he won't do so since he sees the Lord in everyone. He sees the Leela of the Lord in every situation. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's life, we find that. He himself was trampled by a person. He went to Mathur Babu's house as a guest. A Brahmana who happened to be the Pujari found that Ramakrishna is close to Madhur Babu. If I become close to Madhur Babu, I will get some material benefit. So he came and asked Ramakrishna, what is the mantra because of which you mesmerized Madhur Babu? Bhagavan Ramakrishna told, I don't have any mantra. If at all any mantra is there, only one mantra is there, I love him. That's all. I love you. I love him. The love is the only thing. Oh, you are not going to reveal the mantra like that? He trampled on Sri Guru Maharaj with shoes. But Sri Guru Maharaj did not tell anything to others. He did not even complain. After 1 or 2 years, the same Brahmana was punished by Mathur Babu for some other mistake. So he was asked to get out. That time Sri Guru Maharaj says, like this he did, you know, like that. Because he is going now out. Baba, why you did not tell? What you would have done if I would have told? I would have killed him like that. That is why I did not tell. So, hata api, shapta api. In Swami Vivekananda Maharaj's life also, so many people hurts him through scandals, through newspaper writings. Not a single reply he gave to them. There was a character assassination designed by Christian missionaries. But Swamiji did not tell anything. When somebody came and asked, what do you reply for these type of scandals assassinating your character? Swamiji simply replied, what I am is written on my forehead. If you are intelligent, you can read. What an answer. Beautiful answer it is. What I am is written on my forehead. If you are intelligent, you can read it. That means what? I don't depend upon anybody's certificate for my character. Anybody who has character will understand my character. Pambinkal Pambariyam. If you have that quality, you will immediately smell that quality if it is there with others. So, sadhus won't feel any elation or depression in either happiness or adverse experience of life, because they have the knowledge that all the situations, insults, honors are towards body-mind complex only. See, why this Samika Rishi doesn't have this idea of being insulted? Because he considered himself, I am not body. When I am not body, a dead snake body has come to another dead body, or living body, or meditating body. I am not that body. So therefore, he prayed to the Lord, hey Bhagavan, please forgive this fellow. That Bhagavan Sarvatma Kshantum Arhasi. Because this will also will get result of his shapa. Okay, every action has its own reaction. Na? So he prayed to the Lord to give him Sadbuddhi, to give his son Shringi Maharaj. Now Shringi Maharaj also started crying. Yes, without knowing. The children always problematic. The 7-8-year-old children are there now, very problematic. So they will do something and then they will have Paschatapa. Then they will tell, why I have done like that. They will come and ask, Arey, why you have done? You only know. So they should be handled properly. Then Samika Maharishi told, all right, your curse cannot be futile. It cannot go waste. Now you can withdraw the curse. At least you send someone to go to the Raja's palace and inform the Raja about the curse. The Raja was not aware of. And there Takshaka is getting ready. 7 days only. He has to come from Devaloka. So he is getting ready. But the victim is not aware of the situation. When Parikshit Maharaja came back to palace, his thirst was quenched. Then suddenly he started thinking about what happened on that day. Arey, why I got anger? Why I did this asadu karyam? Why I insulted a rishi? Like that, he started reflecting his actions. Then he got paschatapa. That story we will see in the next class. All these incidents are for analyzing our mind. Not hearing as a story which happened in somebody's life. It is happening in our life. Okay. It is going to teach us how to handle this unhandleable mind. Only one work we have in entire human life. What it is, handling the mind. Always busy, no work. Everybody? Always busy, but no work. Manojayam is called Sarvajayam. Manojayam is called Sarvajayam. But that is a difficult thing. And it will take varieties of shapes and deceive us and make us to think this is the right thing. Then after 10 minutes it will tell this is not the right thing. But by the time damage is happened. So, how the damage comes because of outbursts of the manovikaras. These are all told in the stories. We'll analyze and learn and go with the story. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsavam Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Rina Yaduttama Shloka Yashonugiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
राम ही राम रखे। मेरे मन राम ही राम रखे। मेरे मन राम ही राम रखे। राम नाम जपनी जो प्राणी। राम नाम जपनी जो प्राणी। कोटि कल्पाप कटी। मेरे मन कोटि कल्पाप कटी। मेरे मन राम ही राम रखे। मेरे मन राम ही राम रखे। जन्म जन्म के भक्त जो पुराने।